we are going to, these are roly-polies, so they're going to try to roll away. I've got these cute little cross links, and I was trying to see, I thought they were different color, but the more, it's like they're dark on one side and light on the other, so I don't think they're mixed. Oops. It won't help if I drop them because I just had enough. And I had thought about these. That's a whole different color. So I think that we are not going. The guys are outside working. And just me and the two cats in here. And this is red brass. It is 20 gauge. I've got a long piece cut off. I'm hoping it'll do what I need to do, but if not, I'll cut more. I'm just going to try to do it this way. Just try to get by with as much as I can. And there went a cat. I had a box of head pins sitting on the floor, and he jumped over top of them. So, and now the other one. They're usually not in here whenever I work. So, but my little fella, a little boy cat, he don't meow at me much, and he meowed like, I want in. And then she figured out that, oh, he's going to get in there, I'm going too. Now neither one of them want in here. Yeah, they're both fixed. We had the boy cat first. Got him, and he was fixed really young. So he's been a real good boy. Well, they both are. They use the litter box. They don't go anywhere where they ain't supposed to, and they're real good cats. Not all of them are like that, so I looked up. He was sitting here by himself while we went to work, and he'd sit by the door all day long and wait for us to come home. And it was plumb pitiful. And I said, well, he needs a companion when we're not here. So we went to the Humane Society, and she was sitting there just as meek as could be, and seemed like that she was by herself and lonely too. And I said, well, we'll get her. And they fixed her for us, and we brought her home, and he's had a companion all these years, so they're not alone. And I think that's good. Because otherwise he'll pine at the door, and he'll wait there. Yeah, he's at the window now. He's watching his daddy and his brother outside working. Because they're more like kids. like having two toddlers. Now he's decided he don't want to be in the window anymore. He's wanting to see what she's doing. So, oh well. Break that loose. Get that scooched down in there. And we'll go back and check all these and see if they've got any rough spots. Try to keep all you... Well, I think I lost one. Push the door shut, but they've changed their mind about being in here, so I might have to get up and shut the door in a minute, because I have a feeling my husband and my son will come in. But okay, that's what we have so far. I don't know if y'all can hear them hammering outside, but they're out there hammering on something. Bend it back. Come across. We'll connect it to here. Get it down in there. We'll take our round nose. Get it in there. Yeah, I don't have much of the brass left. I might have to order some, but I have to wait till later. Got a lot of bills I gotta pay. So, yeah, we'll just scoot that down. And I like the brass. I mean, it looks like gold. But since these are not gold, there's no point in using real gold. I mean, not gold plate. Is what I mean. I've got some gold plate, but I'm saving it. I don't have much left. And that stuff's expensive now. Whenever I first started wire wrapping, you can buy, let's see, it's probably an ounce that you could get of wire for, it wasn't much. I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't much, because I think silver was like $4 an ounce. Now it's close to $30 an ounce, so yeah, time has passed and things have got expensive. I'd love to work with real silver again. It did about anything you wanted it to do. think we might get all of our beads out of this wire, or at least we'll come close. I might be able to get 2 more out of there if I'm really tight on my wire. Where are they? What's he doing? Oh, they're playing. Yeah. They're not kittens anymore, but they're not elderly either, so they still play. I think they're about 5 or 6 years old. I'd have to get their paperwork out and look at it to see exactly how old they are, but it seems like it hadn't been that long. And I found these little ones on Amazon, and for getting in tight spots, they work really good. They're just not really hard metal, so they give a little bit, but to get in tight spots, well, they got a hair around them or something. To get in tight spots, those, because look, compared, and they weren't expensive, so I might go back and get me a couple more pair of them. I don't know how much they were. I think they were under $10. They weren't much. I just looked up finding them, and I thought, those look finer too, unless they're big, huge pliers. So, I'll open that up. We're going to go right here. And I got a small one because I had a feeling that we might be bigger than what I want to be. I don't know where I keep picking up that hair from. Let's see if we can hold it like that. Nope, we gotta go in it. Take my little tiny ones. See if they'll do this. I'm looking for wire cutters that will cut steel, because my ear wires are steel and they're dulling my wire cutters. If you hear that in the background, that's a cat. I usually don't have them in here, but they don't like to be alone, either one of them. And my husband's outside with my son, and Loki, my boy cat, he does not like being alone. And she was up there laying down asleep, so he was alone, and he come to the door, and he does not meow to me. He'll just look at me with those eyes and tell me with his eyes what he wants. But he does not meow to me. She will. She'll meow to anybody. He'll just look at you like, feed me. And he come to the door, and he was talking to me, and I'm like, okay, I might need to go see what's going on. I am going to not attach that yet. and I don't think I have enough. I might need to join it to the clasp. So I'm not going to attach that yet. I'm going to have to cut another piece of wire, and I don't know where I put it. And we will do the other side, and then we'll see if we need to join that, or if I can use a jump ring to join it, or if I need to use a bigger clasp and still join it this way. So we'll just bend it back. And we'll come over here to this side. And hold it. So what kind of jewelry do y'all like? What color? I like about any color. But if I had my if I had my pick, I'd probably pick blue. Certain blues, not all blues. Like not a turquoise but blue, but maybe a Swiss topaz color. I like that color. I like a raspberry looking red. If it's a really pretty blood red, I like that too. Pink, the coral kind of pink. Anytime I wear coral colored, my skin looks good with that color. I don't know. But I used to get a tan. I don't get a tan much anymore. Well, I don't know if it's my skin that looks good with the coral or if it's my hair. I don't know. There's a lot of colors I like, just different shades of those colors. I remember whenever my uncle used to drive a race car years and years and years ago at the local racetrack. And we weren't allowed in the pits if we were wearing green. It was bad luck. And I think I'm going to just get a bigger clasp. Well, I don't know. Should I get a bigger clasp or should I? Decisions. Let's see what we can do here. I got some jump rings. We'll just connect them with jump rings. Maybe I can, well, I don't think I have any cross charms. We'll just connect it with a jump ring. And if I can find a cross charm, I don't know that I've got any or not. I've got some cross chain. Or at least I think I do. No, it's silver. I can't use it with this either. Alright, got that side done. Now we'll do this side. Finish it up. They're banging stuff outside, that's for sure. It's supposed to be a tropical storm off the East Coast right now. Hope everybody over in, I guess, Wilmington and everywhere is safe. I know in Wilmington a flood with a lot of water, because I was down there once, and my father he was a diesel mechanic, and he worked on motor graders and scrapers and, backhoes and stuff like that. And he had been up as high as a door frame on the top of a machine that he was working on. And his heart, I don't know if it stopped or what happened. And he fell. And the boy that was with him had to run a good mile or so to get help. I don't know if he didn't have the keys or what, but he had to run to get help. And the doctor said that when my father had hit the ground, that it had restarted his heart, and that was the only reason he survived, is because the impact was enough to restart his heart. So he had been having spells where he'd be at work or he'd get off work, and he said he would just sweat, and that he would go to sleep, and then he'd wake up and he couldn't even remember, going to bed or anything. And so I put in a pacemaker. One of them defibrillator pacemakers. So, yeah. It was. We went to Wilmington, that's where he fell at, and went to the hospital there. And it flooded. The streets were, I know, over a foot deep in water in some places. And I think that was just a rainstorm. I don't think that they were having a tropical storm then. But it's been so long ago, I don't remember. And, well, there we go. I think that, if somebody needed it bigger, I could put a bigger clasp on it. Different one. I can always switch it out. Thanks for sticking out to the end. There's our little cross bracelet that is not flashy. It's simple, and you could wear it to church, and it's a simple little bracelet you could wear around. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all sticking out to the end and liking and subscribing. And I have 2 other channels, a rock cutting channel that my husband helps me on a little, and a watercolor channel where I separated the watercolor off of this channel and put it on a different channel. So I really appreciate y'all liking and subscribing and trying to watch to the end. And until next time, y'all take care out there, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.